What's up, everyone? Are you looking for a lacrosse gift? Or are you a lacrosse player looking for lacrosse gift ideas to tell other people? You made it to the right place. Welcome to my 2022 Lacrosse Holiday Gift Guide. Let's go! Now, I did say 2022 because we did have a 2021 version of the holiday gift guide. There was over 30 ideas in that video, and a lot of them are awesome and still fantastic. So there's your homework. After you watch this one, go check that one out. There's gonna be some redundancy, but I'm telling you what, it's for a reason. So speaking of redundancy, why did I redundatize? So coming right out of the gate, let's just talk about some of the stuff you need in your backyard. Some great lacrosse gift ideas for the backyard. A lacrosse backstop. Shout out to Aceletics. While they didn't pay me for the review, they did send it to me for free. But that Aceletics product is an awesome product for a backstop in your backyard, making sure you get those extra reps. I love backstops. Here's a great one. Goals are awesome as well. Aceletics gave me this goal for free. I love it, especially the fact that I can store it conveniently. Check out that video. A rebounder. We talk about wall ball all the time.
Wall ball, and dare I say it again, wall ball.
That is so important for the development of your skills. Get yourself a rebounder. Again, here's another video talking about one that I reviewed this last year. Shooting targets are important to make sure that we are shooting to the right spots. This ECD shooting target is the quintessential shooting target. It might be the quintessential lacrosse gear you could potentially have. It's a status symbol of sorts. Check that out, check the video too. If you're looking for smaller training gear, I love the Headrock weight to build strength, something easy to throw into your bag. It's kind of like the old baseball donut. Swinging the bat makes you swing a little bit harder because you're strengthening those muscles, loosen them up. I love the Headrock weight. I also mentioned that last year, but then there was the Cradle Baby. A Cradle Baby was another awesome piece that you can keep with you. A very small little piece that can, again, pop into your bag and just work on things without breaking stuff. There's an awesome review video as well listed down below. Maybe another great piece for that backyard is the inflatable defender. The inflatable defender, the inflatable goalie, both of those are pretty awesome things just to have in your backyard to give you a little bit more of a realistic feel. I didn't get a review on them this year. Maybe 2023 I need to reach out to them. If you watch any of my other videos, you know I love footwork. Get yourself a ladder. We talked about it again last year. I talked about it in so many different videos. Get yourself a footwork ladder. Get out there, get your footwork better because that's something you can improve on your own in a very quick fashion. You gotta fuel yourself right. What about lacrosse pasta? That's right, lacrosse pasta. It's on Amazon and it was pretty good. The family liked it. There's a video here. Get yourself some lacrosse pasta. Keep adding to that dream backyard by getting yourself a portable crease. I didn't talk about this last year, but I did do a review on it. A portable crease is just a nice way to be able to put a crease in the backyard. Put a crease around a goal, carry it around, put it in different places. It gives you the sense of having a crease without having a crease, but you have a crease. You know what I mean? Oh, the number one gift. You can never go wrong with this, lacrosse balls. Lacrosse players love extra lacrosse balls, and the only thing they love more than extra lacrosse balls is fresh, crispy balls. Oh. Another review we did over the last 18 months, the Greaser Gripper. Another great gift idea I think we talked about last year, but that helps freshen up some of those old lacrosse balls. They do get worn, so if you don't get new ones, get the Greaser Gripper. That way your old balls become new balls. Whew, that is a lot of products that we just reviewed from the 2021 list, but I did a bunch of reviews this year, so it was worthwhile talking about them again. There is still plenty more in that 2021 video, so make sure you go check that out. But let's talk about some new things of 2022 that popped up, some new brands, some new opportunities, some new products that are really, really cool. First, I want to talk about Armor Mesh. Armor Mesh is a really cool new technological product on the market. Of course, you've got great mesh out there. There's a lot of awesome options. You know, often you think of ECD or String King, but Armor Mesh came in with a whole new design, a new concept. A lot of people love it. You can see it actually out there on the field in the PLL, in the NLL. Pros are using this stuff. It's a really cool product made by just an awesome lacrosse dude in general. Check out Armor Mesh. I did a video review as well. One of the new things that I've seen kind of all over the field is the Q collar. This is something worth looking into. As someone that maybe had a few too many knocks to the head, the Q collar is a new protective instrument meant to help protect you against concussions. It puts some nice pressure on just the right spots to restrict some blood flow, making sure you get a little extra protection around the brain. I'm not a doctor, I don't know all that science right there, but I saw it kind of once. But the Q collar is something interesting and unique, and it may be revolutionizing the way lacrosse players are on the field. One of the staples that every lacrosse player needs to have in their bag right now, thanks to the Drip King, is eye black. That's right, there are a ton of different brands of eye black. Get some eye black, put it in the bag. Everyone's gonna love you for it. Just be careful how much you're applying based upon the rules of your level, but eye black is one of those things. Every lacrosse player wants eye black right now. Speaking of putting stuff in your bag, lacrosse tape. It is such a basic thing, but it is so important to have. Tape's gonna rip, it's gonna fold down on you. It gets really obnoxious, you just hate it. Lacrosse tape is one of those great things. It's so basic, but every lacrosse player wants it. Maybe you want a specific color to match your team, or maybe you're just ready for black or white tape. Whatever it is, lacrosse tape can go a long way. Are you a lacrosse player you're looking for interested in dyeing lacrosse heads? Lax Dip Dye is another great product meant specifically to help the dyer get started. It's specifically meant for lacrosse sticks. You can go to Michael's or Walmart, pick up some RIT dye, but there are a lot of unique, cool flavors over at Lax Dip Dye. Another one of the cool status symbol things I've seen pop up lately is the Gatorade GX bottles. They offer some cool customization. You can put in the high concentration formula of Gatorade right into your bottle. It's just a cool new status symbol of the sidelines, the GX bottle. Custom on their website, it's about 30 bucks. You can get standard off-the-shelf products for about 20 bucks off Amazon. Who isn't filming themselves these days? What about a GoPro? GoPros are nice products because they're a little bit more indestructible for the lacrosse player. There's a lot of cool mounts. You can put them in a bunch of different locations. This is obviously a little bit older and a GoPro 7. I use it a ton in some of my videos, especially when I'm shooting towards the cage. I want to get a different angle. GoPros are awesome to build those fun little just home videos of you ripping shots in the backyard. Also a good tool to actually watch yourself, because if you don't watch yourself shoot, you don't watch yourself play the game, you don't really actually see all the things, the little nuances that you may not be doing correctly. Recording yourself shooting, recording yourself doing things, picking up ground balls, passing, you can see the times that you're hanging your stick. So GoPro's a good way to go. PLL lacrosse cards. These are really cool trading cards to collect. If you're interested in trading cards and lacrosse, you gotta get these. These are the 2020 lacrosse cards. You're probably not gonna find these anymore. If you do know a supply of these somewhere, contact me. Then we had the 2021 first edition release, and now we have the Hobby Box. This is the 2022 Premier Lacrosse League Hobby Box. You can find a bunch of these on eBay, or you can check out my lacrosse breaks over on Offball Lax Breaks on Instagram.
It made me nervous. I didn't want to show it. What's going on here? Because it's
Shameless plug. But these cards are awesome. They're sweet. There's autographs. There's patches available. There's numbered cards. There's a lot of cool stuff that comes out of these boxes. So if you're looking for something cool, this is actually just a really cool thing to have, and yeah, get your lacrosse player. Again, if you want some, contact me. Lacrosse stickers. Now, these are obviously another shameless plug, but lacrosse stickers, there's a ton of cool lacrosse stickers. There's sticker packs out there on Amazon. There's cool lacrosse creators all over Instagram that have different stickers. I would recommend checking out lacrosse stickers in general. What about socks? Lacrosse players love socks. Some love high socks, some love ankle socks. Shout out to ankle socks, hashtag Team Ankle Socks. But there's cool lacrosse socks out there all over the place. I just got these for the Shootout for Soldiers program. These are socks by Pearl, but there are tons and tons and tons of different lacrosse socks available out there. It's one way to show your swag. It's to show your personality. Who are you on the field? Lacrosse socks are a really cool thing that a lot of lacrosse players like, and you're gonna go through them. The more and more you play, the more and more you're gonna burn through your socks. So cool, fun lacrosse socks, that's a really good gift. What about some cool lacrosse wall decor? I'm gonna get to Hobolax in a second. I scored a sweet poster from them just recently. Holy cow. But there's a lot of really cool lacrosse posters, lacrosse wall art designs. I recently just found AF Cultures. They had an awesome metal sign with LED lights. Hopefully I'm able to overlay that video right here. That was super cool. There's a lot of really cool lacrosse wall design type stuff, wall art type stuff. Take a look for it. You can find it on Etsy. You can find some different things on Amazon. And then of course, these guys are pretty awesome. Lacrosse shirts, find their favorite brand, find your favorite brand, see what they've got available for lacrosse shirts. ECD's always putting out different collections. Amazon's got a lot of really funny, cool Christmas lacrosse shirts. Take a look. Lacrosse shirts are always in fashion. Lacrosse apparel is awesome, and we're getting more and more and more lacrosse apparel out there. So take a look and see what you can find. I talked about Lax Dip dye. Maybe you're not able to do the dyeing yourself. Maybe you want a professional to do it. Maybe you're a parent looking to get your kid something. A personal, customized dye job on their lacrosse head is actually a really sweet thing. And oh, by the way, those dyers often will string it up for you. There's a ton of people to find out there on Instagram. String Shark, SoFlo dyes. I'm missing a ton of them because there are so many great people. I'll put some links down below. If you want to find someone, reach out to me, or just go into Instagram and type in lacrosse dye heads, and you will find tons of different people doing awesome stuff out there. And lastly, I just want to shout out a couple of lacrosse brands doing some cool stuff. First is Lax. They're doing such cool stuff. It's just different, it's unique, it's special. I really like that about them. I did a video on them on some stuff that I got right here. So take a look at that if you are interested in anything in that regard. But it's just cool, psychedelic, lacrosse, combo. There's a ton of different people doing unique things. Shout out to Lax. Second, I want to talk about Vintage. Vintage Lax brand is doing all kinds of cool stuff. If you're an old lacrosse head like me, he's got all your old gear that you may be looking for, that you may want to display on the wall. He's got old wood sticks, he's got old STX sticks, just old everything, which is awesome. And his apparel is actually really cool. I love the bucket helmet shirt. I've got myself a couple different pieces of Vintage Lax brand gear. Totally recommend checking them out. And where you can find him is the next suggestion is Sideline Swap. I love Sideline Swap. You can get lacrosse players stuff. You can get college and pro lacrosse players actual gear on Sideline Swap. How cool is that? You want a piece of, I don't know, let's say you want a jersey from Virginia Lacrosse. There may be a Virginia Lacrosse player out there selling his old practice jersey. That's awesome. I know there's a bunch of Syracuse gear out there. A Syracuse helmet for Syracuse players. That's awesome. There's some PLL gear out there on Sideline Swap. There's a lot of really awesome gear that you can find for the lacrosse player on Sideline Swap. Totally recommend you check that out. Again, link down below. So there we are, the 2022 update with 20 plus items for the lacrosse player. Tons of gift ideas. Check out the 2021 video. All the links in the description below. Thanks for coming by this week. As we say around here, don't forget the little things.